ladies and any fabulous gentlemen who are watching my channel. I wanted to do a quick video, of course, as soon as I start the video, I can't remember her name, but there's a YouTuber here on YouTube that does videos that kind of look back on her current favorites from years ago. So I actually really enjoy those videos. She calls them "Where Are They Now" kind of videos, and that's probably what I'm going to end up calling this video. But it just gives a certain perspective, I guess, of items that, you know, you hear about these current favorites and what people are loving in the current month, and then you never see them again, or you never see them used again. So I just wanted to do a quick video of a video that I did back on August 21st, 2013, so super long ago, 4 years ago, but just some of the products that I was loving back then. Do I have them in my collection? Are they things that I are continuing to use, or are there other things that have replaced it? So let's go ahead and get into the video. So the first one, or the first two, are actually foundations. Both of them were L'Oreal. It's the L'Oreal Magic Nude Liquid Powder, and then the L'Oreal True Match Lumi Foundation. Now, back when I did this video, I actually had really, really oily skin. So those foundations I no longer use because I'm super, super dry. Like super dry, like desert dry, mummy dry, crepey, crackly dry, super dry. So I am constantly on the lookout for a foundation that is both hydrating, that doesn't emphasize the, you know, the mummy-like skin that I have, the crackling that I have, and I actually have not used either one of those foundations in a very, very long time. I no longer have them in my collection. I do remember the Lumi foundation. That was one that Jaclyn Hill used, and I think she still once in a while does use it, but I remember that broke me out. It gave me texture like on my forehead, so that's all I recall of it. What I've been using now is the Stila Stay All Day Foundation and Concealer. I absolutely love this foundation. I've only been using it for the past month or so, but I really, really like the finish. It does well with dry skin. It doesn't make me super dewy. It doesn't make me matte. It's kind of a natural finish, a nice in-between. I feel like even people with oily skin can get away with it, or definitely combination skin. Does have the concealer that matches the foundation. It is replaceable. I use it once in a while. It is super thick and super pigmented. I am in Fair 2, and I just really, really like that foundation. The next thing that I used back in 2013 was the e.l.f. Lotion Wipes Vanilla and Coconut. So I have actually gotten away from makeup wipes because a lot of them do have alcohol, and even the ones that don't have alcohol in them still seem to sting and dry out my skin. Like afterwards, I can feel my skin is super, super tight, like it's sucked every last moisture out, and that is not something that I'm looking for when I have dry skin. So what I have been using instead to cleanse my face are these little beauty wipes. This actually I got from Walmart. These are always off. I don't know. The one that my favorite one is the Magic Eraser. I don't have it right now because the two that I own are in the laundry, so I didn't have it. But just these kind of cloths, they're microfiber cloths. Like I said, the Magic Eraser one is fabulous. It has one side that is used to, you know, wipe your face, and then the other side is kind of but they're super easy to get your makeup off. It takes off. I don't use waterproof makeup, so I can't justify whether or not they actually take off waterproof mascara or eyeliner or anything, but I just use regular mascara and eyeliner, and it takes it off in a breeze. Let me see what else was on my list. Flower Ultimate Mascara. So I remember when Flower, which is the brand that Drew Barrymore came up with, which I always thought was really weird when she first came out with it, because Drew Barrymore is not somebody that I look at for beauty. That I liked was the mascara. I actually no longer use that. I ended up falling in love with the Tarte's Lights Camera Lashes mascara for years and years and years, and just have never been able to find anything that replaced it. But just recently I've been loving two different mascaras. They both do two kind of different things. This is the L'Oreal Voluminous Lash Paradise. This is the one that's supposedly the dupe for the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. Which I like it because it is super, super thick. It does do a really good job volumizing and making your lashes look super, super va-va-voom. It is super messy, it is super glumpy, but that's the benefit of having va-va-voom lashes. The other one that I like is actually from Tarte, and it's the Maneater mascara. It is a completely different brush than the L'Oreal one, but I like it because it is buildable, it gives you the length, it kind of, you know, brushes through your lashes so they don't get clumpy, but it is buildable, it doesn't get clumpy, and it just builds up to a really nice nice lash. Still looking, you know, fake or whatever, but not so glumpy in your face like the L'Oreal one. So those are the two mascaras that I have been loving recently and that I've been grabbing for. The other one is, the other thing that I like back from 2013 was the Flowered Nail Polish NP13 in First Bloom. So I'm pretty sure it was a red one, kind of a reddish color, reddish pink, because those are the nail polishes that I usually tend to go towards. I actually don't have that one in my collection. I tried to look for it and I must have thrown it away or something. I do remember liking it because it was kind of had a watery consistency, and I like nail polishes that have that more watery consistency instead of something that's super thick, because I do like to put 2 coats on. I just find that 2 coats usually last longer. Actually kind of moved away from normal nail polish and have been gravitating towards more for the gel nail polishes, not the gel 2-week long LED or, you know, a UV light or whatever, but just the SE gel nail polish and the Revlon Color Stay nail polish, and the Sally Hansen has one. And I actually have been recently loving the Sandy Vinylux Weekly Polish. So I did a review on this and I liked it back then, and I just kind of, went through a certain stage where I was only using the SE gel polish. I think it's like Gel Couture or something like that. And kind of came back to this one, and I only have 2 colors in this. This is the red Wildfire number 58, and then I also have a pink one, and it's just no base coat needed. You just put 2 layers on this. It does have that water consistency, so you're able to put 2 layers on it. It's not super thick, and then it has a top coat that comes with it. And back when I did the review on this, I think eBay was the only place that I could find it. I'm pretty sure it was eBay, but now I'm able to find it in Ulta. I'm able to find it on Amazon. There's a variety of different places that I've actually seen this Vinylux carried, so I love that because obviously it's easier to get your hands on. But I absolutely love this stuff. Kind of a newfound thing that I did a couple years ago and just recently found it again, and it just does a really good job of staying on my nails. Next, is the $1 Million Tan Sunless Tanner. I actually still use that brand, but there are some drawbacks to it. First thing that I find is it's super sticky. It takes a while to kind of sink in, and I feel like I have to do it right before I go to bed because otherwise it's just unbearable stickiness. So that's the biggest downfall I have of it. The other thing is it doesn't, in my chest area, like right around here, it doesn't wear well. It kind of starts coming off, and it comes off in blotches, and I'll end up having to scrape my chest, which is not something that I like to do. I don't like to exfoliate, you know, something with harshness or whatever, but usually like right between my boobs, for whatever reason, it just starts breaking up. And I've tried like primers, you know, like the stuff that you buy to help prime your skin for it. I've tried exfoliating before. I've tried a variety of different things. No matter what I do, it just tends to break up in that area. So it doesn't really do a good job of wearing nicely or evenly or naturally. So that's one downside, but it does give you a really pretty color, and it's something that I do end up grabbing. I do still have it, and I still use it on occasion. What I actually like is the Kardashian Sun Kiss 1 Hour Development Color. So I actually ended up picking this up probably about 2, ended up picking this stuff up, and I actually really like it. It's a mousse formula, so it goes on really easily, and it does have a tint to it, so you can see the color being put on. That's another thing that I don't like about the $1 Million Tan. At least the one that I get, it doesn't have in the lotion, it doesn't have a tint, so you don't really see where you're applying the product. This does have a tint, so you can kind of see where it's going, so you can make sure that you apply it evenly. It's a quick dry formula. It does sink in. It does leave a slight stickiness to your skin, so I do end up doing it before bed, but it's not as bad as $1 Million Tan. It does sink into your skin a little bit quicker and less greasy formula. It does use it does create a very pretty sun-kissed look. It's not super dark. That's the one thing that I would have to say. It doesn't you know, apply dark. You have to kind of build it up, whereas I feel like the $1 Million Tan, as soon as you put it on, it gives like a really, really tan look. This one is kind of gradual, if you will. One last thing. So apparently back in 2013, I was in love with the Sephora Desert Sand palette. And I put in parentheses, I think. I don't know what that means. Not exactly sure. Maybe it just didn't have something on the back end. I actually no longer have that palette in my possession. I don't know what happened to it. Probably just threw it away. But I have been loving the Huda Beauty Desert Dusk palette. This palette just hits the nail on the head. There's a lot of different colors in here that I don't normally have in my collection. This one right here is glittery. It's literally real glitter. This one right here is absolutely gorgeous. It kind of has like a really nice sheen to it. This is a pinky color, which I didn't think that I was gonna like, but I actually really, really like it. It just has, even this color, which is more of a cool tone. This is Cashmere, and it's kind of a taupey color. Just really, really surprised about how much I actually like these colors. This glitter one, you have to kind of use like Fix Plus or whatever to put it on, but those are some of the colors. They're not super, super pigmented here. They are pigmented, they're just super, super light on my skin, but they do just kind of leave like a really, really pretty sheen, and they're just absolutely gorgeous colors. So, and can't say enough good things about it. So hopefully you enjoyed this video, taking a look back in 2013, what I was enjoying. Hopefully the next time I do this video, I still have something in my collection. I feel like I've kind of upgraded, if you will, on some of the products, but hopefully you enjoyed this video. Let me know if you use any of my old products or current products that I use down below. Let me know if you have any questions. Until next time, bye.